Hola, welcome back. Bienvenidos. This is our lesson, Unidad 5, Lección 1, notes packet, page 2. So we are talking about gramática, and we're going to use some boot verbs today. We're going to review those to describe our daily routines and activities. So when we talk about daily routines and activities, some of them are stem changing verbs, and we call those boot verbs to remind you what they are. Grab your highlighter well, I guess if you have your highlighter and your printed out thing, that's fine. Otherwise, make sure it's in Notability, split your screen. And we are going to work on our notes packet, and make sure you color your boot as you go through and write in your conjugations. So make sure that boot is colored in and you know where verbs and stem changes are. Let's look at the first verb, merendar. What does that mean? If you remembered from our notes the other day, merendar is to eat a snack. So, una merienda is a snack, but merendar is to snack or to eat a snack. And that E changes to IE, but only in the boot forms. Now, which E are you talking about, Mrs. Silva? It's the second E. So it's the second to last verb or letter, vowel, excuse me. Bleh. Second to last vowel. So it's not the AR here, it's this ER. Merendar is the second to last one. If you count the A, it's the second to last one. So meriendo, yo meriendo. Tú meriendas. Él, ella, usted merienda. Nosotros, don't change it here. Merendamos. Vosotros merendáis. And ellos, ellas, and ustedes meriendan. Same regular AR endings. O, as, a, amos, ais, an. Normal endings. It's just that little boot change. Let's look at this one. Jugar. The U changes to UE, but only in the boot forms. Another AR ending. O, as, a, amos, ais, an. But that U changes to UE in these forms. So, yo juego. Yo juego un juego. I play a game. So remember, un juego is a game. Yo juego is I play. So, yo juego un juego. I play a game. Tú juegas. Say that back to yourself while you're watching the video. Juego. Juegas. Do not say j. Please, 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 please. I don't want to hear anyone saying juego. Juegas. Please, 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 no. Él, ella, usted juega. Nosotros jugamos. Jugáis. Juegan. That J says just a quick reminder that jugar means to play. Dormir. What does dormir mean? Dormir is to sleep. Yo duermo. Tú duermes. Él, ella, usted duerme. Dormimos, no changing here. Dormimos, dormís, duermen. Has our normal IR endings. Soñar, back to the AR verb. AR endings, o, as, a, amos, ais, an. Sueño, sueñas, sueña, soñamos, soñáis, sueñan. Not sueño, sueño. That's actually a different verb altogether. Soñar is to dream. Soñar is to dream. Sonar, without this tilde, sonar is to make a sound, right? So soñar, to dream. So make sure your ña is said. Otherwise, you're saying a different verb. Sueño, sueñas, sueña, soñamos, soñáis, sueñan. Yo visto, so vestir, what does that one mean? Do you remember? It means to dress. To dress, like in other words, we see it later on as a vestirse, as a reflexive verb meaning to get dressed or to get yourself dressed. But vestir is to dress. The E changes to I, so it says visto, vistes, viste, vestimos, vestis, and visten. This is our last boot verb that we haven't covered yet, where the E changes to I. So we've talked about O changing to UE and O changing to UE, and we've also talked about E changing to IE in the past, but we hadn't covered E to I. So that's our last type of boot verb. So you'll see that in our practices and in our unit this week. So let's just practice. Can you use those boot verbs to conjugate these sentences. Pause the video and do your best. Use your vocabulary first page. See what you can do. Okay, hopefully you have unpaused the video. And now I'm going to show you the answers, but when you see the answers, I would like you to make corrections if you made any mistakes. So change the color of your pencil or use a highlighter, change the color on Notability, and make corrections. I want to see that you actually wrote them down on your own first, that you made an effort. If you only made an effort just to do the verb, but you didn't know the rest, that's okay. Just see I snack and go back and use merendar. You play, use jugar. He sleeps, use dormir. We dream, use soñar. We snack, merendar. Hopefully you're doing these on your own. She plays, jugar. They don't sleep, that's dormir. And then I dream. Okay. Let's check your answers. Change your color. Make your corrections. Yo meriendo antes de la clase. Tú juegas al ajedrez. Él duerme en el sofá. Nosotros soñamos con los gatos. Dream of cats. So when you dream of something, in Spanish, you dream with. Soñar con. That I would not have expected you to know that. So that would be a correction you might have on there. You didn't look it up. You tried your best on your own, using your brain. Nosotros merendamos. Después de la clase, we have a snack. Él juega al tenis. Nosotros no duermen mucho. Y yo sueño en español. Okay, that's it for today. Hasta luego.